The perfect BLT by Hellman's.
If there's one thing I know how to build, it's a BLT. With fresh iceberg lettuce, big beefsteak tomatoes, that's key. Bacon from the butcher. Now, if you think I'm using some bargain mayonnaise on this, you haven't tasted Hellman's. Hellman's tastes fresher. Ask anybody. Ask your mom. Mom.
Bring out the Hellman's and bring out the best. You make me feel brand new.
You've still got it. This is last year's bathing suit, but it still looks almost like new, thanks to Woolite. All last summer, this suit soaked up salt water and chlorine, but Woolite soaked it out without shrinking, stretching, or fading. Woolite helps keep my summer washables looking like new, so I feel beautiful.
You make me feel brand new.
Woolite.
10 years ago, when I switched to Tylenol, I thought I'd never switch again. But today I'm switching to Advil. Just one Advil is as effective as 2 regular strength Tylenol. You see, Advil contains a non-prescription strength of ibuprofen. That's the medicine in the prescription brand Motrin. Doctors trust ibuprofen enough to have prescribed it 130 million times. And it's an Advil in non-prescription strength. Shouldn't you be switching again? Advil, advanced medicine for pain.
It showed us love.
I'm keeping him.
It brought us hope. It made us laugh. It let us cry. Share the human experience of Steven Spielberg's E.T., the Extraterrestrial. The story that touched the world. Rated PG. Starts Friday at select theaters.
A discussion with Judith Esser, designer of the OB tampon.
Well, OB was designed in full consideration of all the details of a woman's body. That's why it protects so reliably.
Well, how can it do that?
Achieving efficiency by design, that was the basic idea. OB is specially designed to expand as you need it, to give modern women the most reliable protection.
That's very important to me.
Yes, I bet it's important. You have better things to do.
OB, because a woman needs the most reliable protection.
Well, in 1 year, he's going to have to gain approximately 100 pounds.
Peggy Helming, top breeder of champion Newfoundlands.
We can recommend Calcan highly because we can depend on it. Calcan provides complete and balanced nutrition through every stage of their life. I was delighted to hear they put more meat in the Calcan. It yields healthy coats, good muscle tone, and high energy levels. He deserves the best food that I can feed him, and I recommend Calcan.
New Calcan, now with even more meat, recommended by top breeders.
Okay, Mom, which hand has the newest idea on douches? Wrong. 2 Massengill vinegar and water douches. Right, new extra cleansing and extra mild. Now we have a choice of Massengill freshness. What's the difference? New extra cleansing. The only vinegar and water with PuraClean. PuraClean? For effective cleansing. And extra mild. The only douche with no additives. I've always trusted Massengill. Extra mild for me. I choose extra cleansing.
Trust Massengill, the leader for 73 years.
Now, another way to spell relief. Use sodium-free Rolaids. Like regular Rolaids, it consumes all the acid required to bring millions 100% relief. Plus, it's rich in calcium. Regular Rolaids and new sodium-free Rolaids for 100% relief.
Dear Certs, camping wasn't for me, and the hike proved it. Until I had a real Certs encounter.
Only Certs has that lively, fresh flavor and glistening drop of Retsin, so it's all you need to keep your breath fresh.
Thanks, Certs.
NBC Monday Night at the Movies will continue following these messages.
Thursday on The Cosby Show. No matter what the problem, Dad's always got an answer.
There's no wolfman growling in your closet.
Anybody got any other bright ideas?
Then on Family Ties,
We're having a baby!
relive television's most hilarious moment and the year's most blessed event.
Boy.
Thank you!
Thursday.
One on-the-job mistake can end the job in death. Electrocution, one of America's biggest industrial killers. If you operate cranes or off-road equipment, stay away from overhead power lines. Make sure your equipment can clear the wires by a healthy margin. All it takes is 1 careless second. Please, take it from Northeast Utilities. Don't put your life on the line.
Springfield's mayor could be getting a pay raise. Details at 11.
We continue with Poison Ivy, starring Michael J. Fox, Nancy McKeon, and Robert Klein.
When Burger King tells some people the beefier new Whopper has a Kaiser cut roll, all they remember is... More beef? When we say the new Whopper is flame broiled with onions, tomatoes, lettuce, and more, all they think of is... More beef? Even when we tell them the new Whopper just beat Big Mac and Wendy's single for best taste, they still say... More beef? So how do you tell someone like this there's more to the new Whopper than more beef? Very carefully.
I'm about to wash away a whole day's worth of aging. You can, you know, with Olay Beauty Cleanser. Olay Beauty Cleanser goes beyond surface stuff like dirt and makeup, right to the day's buildup of dull, dry skin, and gently lifts it clean away. With no greasy residue. I'm not a day younger, but I've got a glow that says different.
Wash away a day's aging every day with new Olay Beauty Cleanser.
This is a busy day in the life of the new Ford Escort, the most improved Escort ever. The new Ford Escort is more efficient, more powerful, more comfortable. And even though it's a new Escort, the name Escort is already world famous. In fact, here comes the only car in the world that outsells it. Have you driven the best-built American cars? Have you driven a Ford lately?
Jell-O brand Gelatin Pops presents The Little Rascals.
Try the pop that tastes like fruit. It's soft and blue.
What's the racket?
We're writing a jingle, Dad. What's Gelatin Pops?
What's that?
It's the fruity taste of Jell-O Gelatin, whipped smooth and frozen, and just 35 calories.
Pretty fruity, huh? Refreshing, huh?
I'll buy a box.
I'm all. We stop singing.
Sold.
Jell-O Gelatin Pops.
They're the tops.
NBC Monday Night at the Movies will continue following these messages.
An American tradition continues with a Midsummer's Classic. Baseball's Night of Stars, the All-Star Game, Tuesday on NBC.
This is NBC News Digest. Here is Chuck Scarborough, NBC News.
Good evening. President Reagan had cancer. According to doctors who removed a tumor in a section of his colon, but the president also has a better than 50-50 chance that all the cancer was taken out during the operation.
And we have no evidence that this cancer has spread, and I think the chances are good that no spread will take place.
NASA technicians replaced a valve part on the Space Shuttle Challenger, now scheduled for launch in 2 weeks. Its flight was aborted just 3 seconds before liftoff last Friday. And the Major League Baseball Players Association voted today to strike on August 6th if there's no contract with the owners by then. I'm Chuck Scarborough in New York. More news later on this NBC station.
Hey, how's it going, Bob?
Oh, running a little late today, Bill.
Wow, that's a great-looking suit. Where'd you get it?
Yale Jetton, of course.
Milk's got the kick that gives you more health kick, more nutrition in every pour. Health kick.
Milk's got the calcium and protein too. Helps us feel good in whatever we do.
Kick.
So get on a health kick, let it pour. America's favorite health kick. Get on a health kick, Milk's got more. Have more milk, 'cause Milk's got more.
Remember that crazy shopping day with Joan?
Oh, a Coke can keep you closer.
It was a day full of laughs, especially when Joan decided to find the perfect color nail polish for you.
Oh, a Coke can keep you closer.
Give Joan a call, because this evening with New England Telephone, 5 minutes anywhere in the 413 area is 89 cents or less, or about the price of some nail polish.
We'll have showers and thunderstorms tonight. The forecast at 11.
And Robert Klein.
Does your life change once a month because of your period? Still using pads? Let me tell it to you straight. Tampax can change the way you feel about your period. Tampax tampons protect internally, so you feel cleaner. No pad can do that. Feeling cleaner is more comfortable. Plus, more women use Tampax than any other tampon or pad. Now that's something. Remember, there's a feeling with Tampax. It can actually change the way you feel about your period.
Now Renault has a standard feature no other car even comes close to. Huh? 10,000 miles of gas. It's like owning your own gas pump. Get the money to pay for gas with any new Renault, like Alliance Sedan and Sporty Encore, both built in America, with European technology and 550 Plus, America's best small car protection, and 10,000 miles of gas.
That'll take me to work all year.
See your dealer today. Renault, the one to watch.
Everybody knows pouring water on ordinary dry dog food won't make gravy. Gaines' Gravy Train makes the gravy your dog is craving. Ordinary dry just gets watered down. Gravy Train dog food makes rich, delicious, real beef gravy. Nope, pouring water on ordinary dry just gets your dog wet. Gravy Train makes the gravy your dog is craving. And now we introduce the delicious taste of cheddar cheese with new Gravy Train beef and cheese flavor.
No. No, Harry, not tonight. And no TV.
Funny, you can get a good night's sleep and still wake up with red, irritated eyes. Looks like another Visine morning, because Visine with tetrahydrozoline gets the red out and refreshes irritated morning eyes so they look and feel great.
Morning, Harry.
Okay, look me in the eye and tell me you stayed home last night.
Harry.
All right, I believe you. I was just wondering.
Wake up to Visine. It gets the red out.
For Miriam Rounds, recreation supervisor, tap dancing can cause a headache.
My headache starts here, behind my eyes. I would love to have some aspirin.
Today, we'd like you to try extra-strength Tylenol. It works without aspirin.
I would need to try it myself.
Regular aspirin only gives you this much medicine, but extra-strength Tylenol goes to the limit. It's the most medicine you can buy without a prescription.
My headache is gone, and I'm ready to take on the world, even the tap dancers.
Extra-strength Tylenol. You can't buy a more potent pain reliever without a prescription.